I miss my cocoa butter kisses. Hope you smile when you listen. Ain't no competition, just competing for attention. And you like,
What up, YouTube? It's your girl Sheree. I know I look really crazy, but it's about 2, 3 o'clock in Arkansas. My kids had a game yesterday, so I was really tired. But I'm just on here because I need to vent, y'all. I woke up today really emotional about a lot of things, about me being out here, and really much about my best friend. Um, I lost my best friend about 3 years ago, about to be going on 4, and it's really, really hard because right now I'm a licensed phlebotomist, and she got me on that when I was. It's really my kid's cousin. It's really my baby daddy's cousin, but that's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And when I was pregnant, she was like, "Hey, girl, let's get this money." You know, we were both single moms. She had 2 kids at the time. I was pregnant with twins, so I had 2 kids. So she got me into school. She helped me pass all the tests. And next thing I know, we licensed phlebotomists in the state of California. You know what I'm saying? So over throughout my career, I've been a phlebotomist. I've taught phlebotomy. I've been a phlebotomy instructor. I've been working at like VA, Veteran Affairs, hospitals, Kaiser, Stanford, if anyone's from California, Highland. Like, my career in phlebotomy has shot to the max. And it wasn't, if it wasn't for my best friend, like, I don't know where I would be as far as career wise. So let me tell y'all how powerful God is. Okay, I think I got it together. So this is my best friend right here, and this is her brother. It's really sad. My best friend passed by an overdose, and her brother passed because of an asthma attack. My best friend and I were like best friends for 8 years, and like, life has a fucked up way of getting people fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So my best friend ended up having another baby. She had a fiance. She was doing good. I was married at the time. I had just bought me a house in California. I was doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love to compete. Like, bitch, look at me. She had just got her Class B license, so she was driving trucks and all this. Like, we love to be like, who ain't about to do this? Who, like, you know, compete with each other, but on some friendly competition. So I guess life just kind of got her down, and she ended up doing what she ended up doing, and she passed in her sleep, you know. And at the time, I kind of distanced myself because I needed to focus on what I needed to focus. So I felt like I should have been there for her more. But at the same time, it's like sometimes life gets you fucked up, and you gotta kind of take a step back and refocus on yourself. But all that happened. So let me tell y'all how God works. So when I got to Arkansas, you know, I'm trying to find me a job. I found me a job at this hospital, but it was bullshit. Like, the people who were there were bullshit. And it's crazy because it's like a faith-based hospital, but ain't nobody up in there, like, really on some praising the Lord type stuff. So I applied to this other job. Mind you, I'm applying to jobs. I applied to this other job. And, you know, like I told y'all, I'm out here by myself. I will be going home soon, but not right away, but soon, in a couple months. And it was just like, oh my God, I have to find a job, you know, like a really good job. So I was like applying to all these people, Trader Joe's, AT&T, like anything you could think of. I started getting desperate, like I just need a job. So what ended up happening was I applied to this anesthesiologist tech. And in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm not going to get this. Like, even though, don't get me wrong, like I'm a phlebotomist, I'm an MA, I'm an EMT. I got a lot of experience in different stuff. But I was just like, I don't know. So mind you, I'm out here by myself. So my best friend's name is Janice. So I see this text and the lady's like, hey, my name's Janice. No, at first I thought it said Janice, because how my friend spells her name is the same way this lady spells her name. And it's like Janice. So I'm like, oh, it's Janice. So she's like, okay, I want you to come in for an interview, blah, blah, blah. I go into interview, blah, blah, blah. So when she calls me to give me the offer, I answer the phone. Hello? She's like, hello, this is Janice. And I'm like, what? Like, I instantly start smiling because I'm like, oh my God, that's my best friend's name. Like, if I was to have another daughter, like, that would be her middle name, you know? Like, so I'm familiar with the name, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, I just wanted to offer you the position, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, thank you, da 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 da. And she tells me the next steps. So as we about to get off the phone, she was like, Cherie? And I was like, yes. She was like, I just want to let you know that my name is Janice and I can't wait to work with you, and it's a pleasure to have you on board. And instantly right there, like I was talking to my cousin earlier, like my cousin was on the other line and this lady called, so then my cousin hung up. And I was talking to my cousin about my best friend, like, dang, I miss her so much, blah, blah, blah. Instantly when she told me that, like, I knew for a fact that that was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my best friend telling me, like I got your back. Like, it instantly let me know, like, I'm not out here by myself. Even though, like, I completely understand, like, God and all that. But it was just like, you're not out here by yourself how you think you out here. And, like, y'all don't understand, like, every day I wake up on a, like, emotional sadness. Like, dang, I'm out here. I want to go home. Like, you know? But I did get this, like, twist of emotion. Like, why am I out here? I'm not out here for the reason that I thought I came out here. And if you're new to my channel, like, I came out here with somebody because I thought I was in love. So I feel like I'm not out here for that reason. Like, I'm out here to gain perspective of what I need to do to focus on me and my kids, and to enlighten others, hopefully, by what I go through, you know? Like, it's hard, but it's not hard, because by that phone call and by that event happening, and let me know, like, my spirits, my guardian angels, my friend, my family that has passed, everybody's here with me. And as I count these months down to going back to California, it's like everything will be okay. You know what I'm saying? And I never felt any type of assurance in California. I always felt like, oh my God, this is too much. These kids, this job, paying all these bills. Like, I complain about everything. And now that I'm out here, it's like I'm grateful. Like, don't get me wrong, I have a spot But this is an apartment, and it's a 2-bedroom. And I went from a 3-bedroom, damn near 4 or 5 extra rooms added on the side of my house, from a house to a 2-bedroom apartment. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't lose my house. My house is being rented, and that's why I have to wait a minute, because it's still providing the income that I need to be out here. But by law, I have to kind of wait. But me being here in this 2-bedroom apartment and me being out here, it's just giving me a lot of clarity. Like, when you go back home, don't be fucking complaining. You know what I'm saying? When you get a job back home, be grateful. You know? When you come across some money, save it, invest it. Like, it was my purpose to come out here. Not for love. No, no, no. For me. For my peace. For my understanding. For, like, me understanding the way things work, or the way they're gonna work. Me understanding, like, my spirit, my spirit path, like, everything. This was a teaching aspect. It was a little lesson in there, but more so a teaching aspect. It taught me, like, you know what, Cherie? You could conquer anything, because you done moved so many miles away. Not only did you move, but you changed your whole career. You doing what you need to do for you and your kids, and you're gonna go back. You know what I'm saying? And now you're going back with so much more. Like, when I was in California, you guys, I always wanted to do YouTube. I always wanted to do YouTube and, like, tell my story. But I was trying to do YouTube on some tarot reading. Because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little psychic. But I was trying to do it on tarot reading. And I tried it out. Like, if you watch my old videos, I tried it out. And I felt like, nah, this ain't my calling. Like, even though I feel like I'm pretty psychic, I feel like I can read people, all that, but that's not my calling. My calling is to, like, tell my story. Like, to show, okay, maybe a little clean with me video here and there, or a little fun video, but to really, like, get the word out, like, about God, and, like, how he moves, and everything that has happened in my life. Because my life is like a story, y'all. We could sit up here and talk, and I might go that route and talk like, y'all don't even know. So it's like, I just want to explain and vent to y'all, like, God is real and God works. Like, he constantly reminds me every day that everything's gonna be okay out here. This is just the path I needed to take. Because when I go back to Cali, I lived in Vallejo, California. I may not go back to my house. I still feel like I want to get another house. You know what I'm saying? And keep renting that out. So it's just teaching me how to move by myself, how to be responsible by myself. Not saying I wasn't responsible, but in California, all my family is around me. My kids' dads, their family. So it's like, if they want to go over here, or if I want to go do this, I instantly drop them off. Or, you know what, you want to go to that, go to that. Oh, you want to go with your aunt, go with your aunt. Like, I always had time for fun, and I could move how I wanted to move. And here is teaching me, like, I can't do that. Not saying that I regret it, but I can't do that. So it's teaching me how to juggle everything. It's teaching me how to bond more with my kids. Not saying I wasn't bonding, so don't get it twisted, but, you know, it's teaching me how to put more routines in my kids' life, because it's me and my kids.